Your brain needs some oxygen. Another deep breath. Okay. Anyway, so we got crafts and we got games down. Okay, let's review a little bit. Okay. So what's the first day that we're gonna do?
Valentine's Day.
Second day.
Thanksgiving.
Third day.
Christmas.
Fourth.
Easter.
So anybody ask you, do you think you can answer that question? Yes. Okay. So in the morning we have assembly. What consists of the assembly?
Inspirational.
Okay.
Drama.
Video. Worship.
ABCD.
Drama, video, worship. Right. Message. Drama, video, message, and worship. Okay. Those consist of the morning. And then we go into classroom. Classroom consists of what? Games, craft, conversation. So we just did game, we did craft. Okay, now we're going to do conversation. So going back to the craft and the game, same thing. With the games, you need to pre-think. The prerequisite skills are the phrases you're going to teach them. So you're going to probably spend how much time, do you think, teaching the phrase?
5 minutes.
About 5 minutes. That's a good time. 5 minutes frame. This is 5 minutes. I'm going to devote on just teaching the vocabulary, teaching how to say it, right? And then I'm going to play the game. But when you divide them, if you're going to have 2 teams, okay, you can do, what are some different ways you can divide your team? 1, 2, 1, 2. Very good. What else? 1 boy, 1 girl. Good. Or you can do it because once by the 4th day, maybe the 3rd, 4th day, you know your students already. You want to put a rowdy one right here, 1 rowdy one right here. 1 rowdy one, 1 rowdy one. 1 quiet one, 1 quiet one. 1 quiet one, 1 quiet one. Okay? So your teams is what? Kind of evenly separated. Okay? Rather than all the rowdy ones on one team. Or they're all best friends on one team and then the other team kind of got like, okay, whatever, we're going to lose. Right? So you have to plan ahead in your head what to do, how to make your game successful, how to make your craft successful. It takes a little bit of planning. Okay? I think a lot of times people complain about that and that becomes a classroom management issue. It's because you're not thinking ahead of time. How do I separate the time? How do I divide the time to make it work for my class for the period of time that I'm responsible for? And remember, you're not by yourself. You always have another, at least one other person or 2 people to help you. Okay, with the conversation, this is what we're going to do this year. Okay, each student is going to receive a stack of index card, and it's hooked to a ring. Okay, so they're probably, I want to say, right around maybe 30 to 40 cards. And what they could do, I think what I'll do is probably put 40 on there because they could also put vocabulary words on here too. Okay, so for Valentine's Day, we are going to teach some vocabulary. Okay, that you can incorporate into your games, you can incorporate into your craft, or you can just use conversation. Okay, and so the people who are helping us with the curriculum, so Jocelyn, Natalie, and Karen, what they did is they came up with a couple of vocabularies they think it's good to teach, okay, for this, for Valentine's Day, okay? So what they're going to teach is love, okay? Actually, these words will be given to you already. You are going to have a list of vocabulary. You are going to have all the conversation starters. I'm going to actually type them out. I'll type them out for you, so each of you would have a set of this already, okay? And we're going to have the word admire and candy. We're going to have be mine. And I added 1, friendship. Okay? So how many vocabulary words do we have? We have 6. So 6 a day, that's pretty good. And we have some words that's really easy, like love. We have some challenging words like admire and friendship. Okay, those are some challenging words. So everybody's learning something. Those feel like this is too challenging, they can probably learn love, hearts, and candy. That's easy. Those who are very good, they can probably, learn how to say, be admire, be mine, and friendship. So you have, different levels. Okay? So the first thing you have to do is you have to teach them what does that mean, right? What is love? I, right? It means I. So everybody's going to write them down. Okay? So remember, they all have this set. So what you're going to do is have them write the vocabulary on here. Okay? They're going to write them down. They're going to write them in Chinese. Okay? So I, and then what's heart? She. Okay? Admire? That's a hard one. I have to look it up.
爱心。
哈，爱心。心什么？心疼。No, 心疼 is kind of like more like empathy, like I empathize with you. Okay, this is what I would say. Admire means almost like worship, 崇拜, like I 崇拜, right? You guys admire Michael Jordan. You guys admire Jeremy Lin, right? So kind of 崇拜他，我好崇拜他哦 right? Right? Is that right? Kind of like 崇拜，我很崇拜一个人。哦，倾慕、爱慕。OK， 我很爱慕。OK， 爱慕、崇拜、爱慕。We're gonna have to find out all these for you so you guys could teach it. Okay? And then, no, you're not gonna write it. Yeah, you're not gonna write it. They're gonna write it.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. Candy. What's candy? 糖果。We all know that. Okay. Be mine. 变成我的，对。Actually. 成为我的 ，be mine， 成为我的什么什么东西？
我的。Because 我的 is mine, right?
Yeah.
So 我的是当我的。
Yeah.
当 does it have like B?
What?
Different kind of
No, it's a different kind of be.
Is it more like rude, I guess, that sort of
See,
stuff?
I want you to be mine, right? 成为我的 I want you to be my wife. I want you to be my husband. I want you to be my girlfriend. 成为我的 you know, something, you know? All right. Friendship.
You should respond.
有
No, do you want to be mine?
有
Let's ship.
友情，或友谊。
你好惨。
What? 朋友船。
Come on.
That's when they get to laugh at you for your mistake. Okay. All right. So here are the vocabulary. You're gonna spend some time. Okay. You're gonna have to spend some time explaining the vocabulary to them, right?
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Explain this. Have them write them down. Practice how to say it, right? Pronounce it. Pronunciation is really important for them because usually they do not have the pronunciation. Okay. So we need to help them with the pronunciation. Okay. So once you're done with the vocabulary. See, you can also use these you probably use these already in your craft, right? If you give them candy. In your game, if the reward is candy, you know, they already know the word candy, okay? So for conversation, what you're going to do is you're going to use these words, okay? So this first one, what they're going to do is this is all, again, all going to be written, typed up. All they have to do is glue it onto their card. But they most likely are going to have to write the definition in the back. What does it mean? What am I saying? They probably have to write them in the back. This is going to be typed up for them just to save time. Okay, so everything's going to be done. You're going to have a set of all this in the bag that you guys will have. You're going to have a bag for all the material that you're going to need. Okay, so this is going to be done. So for this first, the word admire, okay, I'm going to teach them how to say well, this is A. Somebody that's A, okay? So I'm going to teach them how to say, I really admire your something. Remember conversation, you have to do it with somebody else, right? For example, I can come out to say, you know, Michael, I really admire your hair. Okay? So, I just said, I really admire your hair. And Michael is going to have to say something back to me. What do you think you're going to say, Michael?
I really think.
What?
I really admire
Well,
I admire my hate for you.
if somebody says something nice to you, what do you say first?
Thank you.
Exactly.
He said tongue.
So I'm going to say, thank you.
I admire my hair too.
Admire
My hair too.
your something. Right? So you're going to say something.
Give me a compliment.
Right. You have to say something back to the person who said that to you. And then guess what do I have to say back?
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay? So that is your conversation for the word for this first part. Okay? You don't necessarily have to use all 6 words because some words are going to be difficult to come up with a conversation. Okay? So what I want you to do is pretend. Okay, let's say this. So I'm teaching. You are the teacher. I'm teaching the people from Taiwan. Okay? So everybody repeat after me. I really admire your eyes, your hair, your clothes, your face, your teeth, your Starbucks card. Okay. And then everybody say, thank you. I admire your... You say some back. Usually it's a character of that person, a trait, right? I really admire your earrings.
I admire your shoes, Auntie Connie.
I really admire your shoes. Thank you, Chris.
I like how
You're welcome.
I admire your glasses.
Thank you.
Very good. Okay, so this is what you're going to do. Right now, what I want you to do is I want you to pick a partner and practice this with your partner right now.
I really admire your glasses.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Leo.
Okay, now, what I'd like you to do, again, this is exactly, okay, thank you. This is exactly what you're going to do in Taiwan. Everybody get up, go find another partner, practice this again with a different partner.
Hey, Chris.
Thanks.
I admire.
So you can wake up. Go practice with a different partner.
thank you. I admire your TikTok. Thank you. Rock on.
What I admire?
This is Josephine's candy dust.
That's not very nice. All right. Okay. Let's do it one more time. Go find another partner to practice this with.
I admire your stupid.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Okay, everybody sit. Okay. Great. Okay. So, guess how long can you keep on doing this?
10 minutes. 5 minutes. 3 minutes.
Probably about 5 to 10 minutes, you know? Because if you have, most likely we're going to have about 20 students in your class. And if you tell them, I say, you know what? Each person go look for a person, maybe you practice it 10 times. That's probably going to take about between, 7 to 8 minutes. And then they're able to use this what? 7 to 8 times, right? Do you think that they're going to learn how to say this a little bit better? They're going to be more confident of actually saying it? Yes, right? So you can, based on, I'm going to give you all 6 conversations, most likely. But based on your time, you don't have to teach all 6 of them. Okay, so I'm going to do one more. Okay, I'm going to do one that is, okay, so this next one is, so we're still talking about Valentine's Day, right? Okay, so thank you for being my friend for I know, huh? Okay.
I meant her like
Exactly.
Thank you for your last
for
word.
one. Feel the same way? Or are you breaking off?
Not yet.
I feel
I enjoy your picture.
Okay. So remember, we're trying to be positive. Okay. So here's our next conversation. Thank you for being my friend for
1/8 of a day.
Remember, they have probably been friends for years. Okay, they probably know each other for years because they all come up from elementary school, right? Or if they don't, they can say, thank you for being my friend for 1 day, right? Today. All right. I feel the same way. B's going to say that. And then I enjoy your friendship. And then A is going to go back to say, I hope we can be friends forever.
And ever, and ever,
Okay?
and ever, and ever.
Wait, do we need to translate to Chinese too? 'Cause
You need to explain to them, right?
And it'll be like, thank you, like, 谢谢你成为我的朋友. And then, like, next time, be like, 我有点一样. And then, be like, 我很喜欢你的朋友团.
Well, you obviously not going to say 朋友团, right?
Let's stay on the ship forever.
Okay. So you do. You have to explain. You have to explain the conversation to what that means. That's why I think, are they going to have a Chinese translator in the classroom?
Yes.
Okay. Every classroom has a Chinese translator. In the case that you can't do it, you don't know how to do it, they're going to be there. Okay, they're going to help you. So, anyway, we're going to practice this. Everybody say this with me. This will be the last thing we do, okay? Focus. Your last chance to wake up. Okay, ready? Everybody say this with me. With me. Thank you for being my friend for 10 years. I feel the same way. I enjoy your friendship. I hope we can be friends forever. Excellent. You guys are all model students. Now get up. Say that to your friends. Find a partner. You guys will practice this conversation.
Thank you for being my friend for 1 month.
1
month.
I feel the same.
I feel the same way. I hope we shine that. And ever. Later that night. An hour.
I'm sorry. Stop squishing my head. I'll give it a kiss if you want.
Okay. All right, good. So you do this again and again and again. Practice and practice and practice and practice. Okay? Okay? All right.
Say I didn't follow the rule.
Any question? All right, before you guys leave, hold on. Before you guys leave, Auntie Patty, you want to ask them? Okay, we're done.
Oh, we're done.
Thank you.